What if there was so much DNA at a crime scene that the district attorney thought the case was a slam dunk? What if a jury finds there is reasonable doubt? What if a jury consultant who says she's mastered the mysterious process of selecting just the right type of juror turned this slam dunk into a real whodunit? 48 Hours correspondent Maureen Maher has more.
21-year-old Juliana Redding came from Arizona to L.A. with big dreams.
Juliana Redding, hi.
Modeling and acting.
She had her modeling and acting career, but things took a really unexpected turn.
Juliana Redding was found brutally murdered.
Alan Jackson was the original prosecutor on the case.
She was beaten. Juliana was strangled to death.
So they checked the entire house for DNA and fingerprints, and they find DNA on the victim's cell phone, on the victim's tank top, and even on her neck.
The DNA was a bombshell. It was a woman, but it would take 2 years to arrest Kelly Sue Park, an associate of a spurned former boyfriend.
I can tell you in 18 years of prosecuting cases, I've never had this much DNA.
While the motive was murky, prosecutors were sure their DNA was a perfect match and the jury would convict. So the defense had a tremendous challenge.
Having done, dozens and dozens of murder trials, I've learned over the years what I'm looking for.
Lee Miles is a jury consultant.
I was looking for some really smart people.
Miles has worked for both defense and prosecutors in high-profile cases like Michael Jackson.
Our biggest challenge was, for most people, DNA is DNA and it tells the truth. Everybody gets that from TV.
Give me some specifics of who you were looking for to be on this jury, what you needed.
I'm looking for sometimes a contrarian, someone who doesn't matter what you say, they're going to start challenging you.
And to find that kind of person, she used a surprising technique. She asked them what kind of crime shows they liked.
Probably our most favorite juror, who ended up being the foreperson, one of his favorite shows was The Good Wife.
What is it about that show that made it appealing for you?
They're often working for clients that they think look guilty, and yet they give them the very best defense possible.
So you think he's innocent?
No. I think he's innocent of this.
The jury's indicated. For everyone in court, even Lee Miles, the verdict in the murder of Juliana Redding came as a surprise.
When I heard that verdict, it was just shock. Just shock.
And right now, no one is paying the price for Juliana Redding's murder, and it looks like no one may ever pay the price for it.
It's got to be so hard for her family, what the jury consultant said, because DNA is DNA. And we're all raised to believe if it's DNA, then there's something to it. So what shows does she want people to avoid watching?
Well, if she's working for the defense, she doesn't want them to watch shows that are more geared towards the prosecution, like Blue Bloods and Criminal Minds, which are the kind of shows that we call procedural shows, where they really go through the nitpicky parts of the evidence and people feel like they know what's going on in a case.
I thought it was interesting that she was even using TV shows as a barometer, Maureen.
Yeah, well, she only had 20 minutes for each one, and she said that really is a telling sign of where people's minds are.
Incredible. Nice to see you.
And you.
You can see Maureen Maher's full report, Hollywood Secrets, tomorrow night on 48 Hours. That's at 10 o'clock, 9 Central, right here on CBS.